So I'm gonna do this little voiceover real quick because I didn't. So okay. So I turned off my volume on my computer, but not on my recording software. So it still recorded the end credits with that loud ass music, so you couldn't really hear what I'm saying. So I'm going to voice over with a concise summarization of what I said throughout the entire summary. So basically, I enjoyed Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 1, I think, is a little bit better. But they're both about even. Like, yes, Modern Warfare 2 is an upgrade in every way to Modern Warfare 1, but I just prefer the Modern Warfare 1 story a little bit better. So that's why I give it to Modern Warfare 1. And plus, Modern Warfare 2 campaign, I have to give it like a 1 out of 10. Basically, because of the armor guys alone. If you take those out, it's probably like a 6 out of 10. You know, nothing really stands out in the campaign, but it was a good, it's a good, well-rounded campaign. But that armor guys, bro, the armor dudes, just get rid of them. Man, they're a travesty, a hindrance, whatever negative word you want to put on there. That the armor guys would fit that description. Like, get rid of them. In Modern Warfare 3, don't even add those. Okay? The only time you would add those is if I'm in a Juggernaut suit and I got a minigun, or I'm riding a tank, or an Apache helicopter, or something like that, right? But other than that, absolutely not. Okay, every time I face the armor guys, it's like I'm playing Attack on Tarkov. Like, they got the armor on, and I got like the 9mm bullets, and just nothing's it's just bouncing off of them. And then they're playing Rainbow Six Siege, hit me one bullet, and I'm dead. One tap me in the dome, like Jesus, and they're sniping me with the shotgun. I mean, it's on veteran, so it doesn't really matter what gun they use. But it's like, because of the armor, it's like they have. It's not even regular armor. It's like they have hyper armor. They don't even get staggered or stunned at all. Like, I really be unloading 6 shotgun shells into their chest, and they don't even flinch. Like, at least make them stagger a little bit, so they don't just like eat my bullets and then spit them back at me and kill me with them. Other than that, the story's average. Good, average campaign. Right? I mean, when you think of Call of Duty, do you really think of like realistic breach in the house? Nah, you don't really think that. You think of like some crazy outer space shit. You know? I mean, I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to like make it more realistic, but when you compare it to every other COD and Modern Warfare out there, it doesn't keep up. Like modern Medal of Honor, yeah, Medal of Honor, Call of Duty, Modern Warfare. Like, every campaign is just better than Modern Warfare 1, Modern Warfare 2, 2019, 2022. I would have to say, like, the weakest mission on Modern Warfare 1, 2, or 3 could match up with the strongest mission in Modern Warfare 2019 and Modern Warfare 2022. Out of all the missions I can remember, AC-130 I liked. It was a long, but I looked. It's 2 separate missions that's just back to back, so that's why it feels hella long. It's just 2 missions. The Farah mission, I liked it because of Farah, but the mission was long as hell. Like, jumping on trucks like I'm playing Leapfrog. Like, nah, bro, I'm out. So, and then at the end, when I had to hop off the truck and rescue Laswell, and I had to fight like 6 armor guys, and they kept rushing me, like, nah, I was irritated. I like the sneaking mission after like Graves betrays us, and we have to like sneak around. I like that. I don't know. Maybe it's like a maybe some people will, some people won't like it because it's like a sneaking mission in a first-person shooter, action shooter. The worst mission gotta be the mission where you have to attack your own base that got taken over by Graves, because that tank killed that whole mission for me. I hate that mission just because of that tank battle. Compared to like other tank battles that I can remember, like they're just better. Like Modern Warfare 2, not Modern Warfare 2, World War 2. Like the only tank you fight is a Tiger tank, and you like to run around like put thermite on it, like you know, so you can destroy it. I think it's way better than this god awful travesty of a mission of a boss fight. Like this guy is literally talking shit in his tank, and he's hindering you from doing like protecting the United States of America and all this. Like he can't do his job, so we got to do his job better. Right? He literally thinks he can take us out, bro. He literally had 6 people to me and Soap, to Soap and Ghost, and he couldn't take them out. Like, are you serious? You're a joke. And then they had to, and then every single time you damage the tank, they spawn more enemies, more little soldiers that can just eat your bullets. I died more to the soldiers than the tank. I died like 50 times and I got killed by the tank 3 times. The only reason I got killed by the tank is because I was escaping the soldiers that were trying to kill me. So the tank was just in the way. And also, after you destroy the tank, you don't get the kill Graves. The tank just blows up and you just walk away looking cool. Like, no, we're not cool. Okay, you're trying to make the game make us look cool. Like, yeah, we did something. We just blew up a fucking tank, and we didn't physically shoot Graves. Like we could have destroyed the tank. He tries to hop out. Slow motion. He whips out the pistol. He's trying to shoot us, and then we gotta shoot him first. Like you could have done that. At least. Feels kind of empty that we killed Graves, but we didn't like do the finishing blow, kind of. Other missions, I liked Valeria. She's a baddie, of course. I'm gonna look her up. 34. I'll probably have to take that out. I remember like before I played this game, I saw like Valeria's voice actress doing a little interview. I thought it was cool. She seems cool. I was very Lara. I like her character. She does her voice acting. Her performance, I should say, her performance was well done. I enjoyed it. Her performance as Valeria. Another mission that stood out to me was the ship mission, where you're on the ship and all this like shaking back and forth and the crates are moving. It would be funny to see it as a multiplayer map, just because you could get killed by the crates. Like you're trying to shoot somebody, you almost got your nuke, and then the crate ran over your pinky toe and you died. Ran over your pinky toe and then you died, and then you lost your streak. Like, damn. It's like that one map I keep seeing with all the cars and they just blow up because there's so many cars. I think that it would actually be a fun mission to do the crates, the crates on the ship. And that's about all. It was a beautiful looking game, but I don't know what the hell happened with my campaign. Like, for some reason, like all the lights, like if they had a laser or a flashlight or any like street lights, it would phase through all the walls and I would see it. I don't know if it's like just like a glitch for my game or like my settings. I don't know. Like it wasn't doing that, and then all of a sudden it started doing that in the middle of my campaign. Like I was watching my videos and it wasn't like that, and then all of a sudden it became like that. So I don't know if how that happened. I gotta see if it's on multiplayer, if it was just for campaign, or if it's just my game settings. I gotta see about that. Excited for Makarov. I hope they do him good. Hopefully they don't give him the Shepard treatment, bald head ass. Like Shepard was so freaking lame. Like I wasn't intimidated by him at all. Like he seemed like pussy, basically. Like, oh, no one puts tape around me. Like, shut up, bro. I'm gonna put you in the ground. Like, old Shepard, you know, OG Shepard, like, he would get things done. Like, he's scary. This Shepard, like, whenever you see a character who is in this position, like, he's like a general and he sits behind a desk, he's always a pussy ass bitch. He always fucks up in like a major huge way and tries to cover it up, and then the cover up doesn't, do anything. It makes it even worse. Like, it's like a trope, you know. So once I saw his actor as Shepard, I already knew he was already gonna be a lameo, and then he was a general sitting behind a desk and he doesn't do shit. I was like, okay, this guy's a fucking joke. This isn't the Shepard I know. Scary Shepard. Almost 2v1 the main characters. Destroy the plot armor almost. So don't do Makarov like him. Okay? Please. Makarov is like basically ran the whole thing, Modern Warfare 1 through 3. It was him all along. Duh duh duh. That was crazy when I found that out. That was cool. Makarov, that was cool. I was expecting Makarov, but I was like, maybe they might change it up. They might make another character or whatever. But they're doing Makarov, so they might do some crazy stuff. I don't know. Then to the No Russian reveal. I'm kind of excited to be, taking over a plane and doing all this crazy stuff. But I have a feeling, because of like how like they make it like realistic. I remember like in the old Modern Warfare, like if you were on a plane, you knew the plane was gonna go upside down and we was gonna be like running on top of the roof of the plane, trying to get to the cockpit and do something. We would all of a sudden Soap would fly out the window, and now he's on the wing of the plane, and now he's holding onto the wing of the plane, like he stabbed his knife into the wing, and he took out his pistol and he's shooting the enemies through the windows of the plane. Yeah, but now I don't think they either even do anything close to that in the next game, which I hope they do some crazy stuff. I mean, it's a video game. At least add a little bit crazy stuff. I know they're trying to make it realistic, but add a little bit crazy. I mean, if not crazy, I mean like mind-blowing. Like, you literally have like SS tier graphics. You could do some crazy stuff. I mean, like in Modern Warfare 2, launched a nuke into outer space, and we were seeing it through the point of view of an astronaut, seeing the nuke going all around the Earth, and then it blew up in outer space, and then the guy died. I felt bad for that astronaut. Wait, right? So the nuke blew up. And right before that, you were seeing the nuke as a soldier in DC because the Russia was invading America. Goodness gracious. Right? You're jumping through houses and fences, fighting Russian troops, APCs. Helicopters are destroying the White House. You're like, what the hell? You see the nuke, you think you're going to die, and then the nuke blows up in outer space. It blows up in the sky, and then all the helicopters, all the lights go out. Because I think 141 set the nuke because it was already going to be launched, so they just set it to blow up early, so it creates an EMP to destroy all the helicopters and all the, the stuff to give us a fighting chance. Like, that was Modern Warfare 2. Okay? In Modern Warfare 3, the first mission in Modern Warfare 3 was the Battle of New York. That mission was fire. Like, I remember buying it when it came out and playing it, and then fighting in New York. Like, destroying helicopter. Like, we were flying in a helicopter, destroying 3 other Russian helicopters, flying around a construction site, skyscraper construction site. God, stuttering. Then we had to like board a Russian submarine, take it over, and then shoot missiles from that submarine to destroy all their ships. That was just the first mission of Modern Warfare 3. Okay, if they don't do anything close to that in the next game, the game is trash automatic. Because how do you have a game like this setup, like you're having all this build up, like you're doing all this crazy stuff, like you have the embassy mission, and you have they kind of have like a ghillie mission in this one. You had like you're doing like all these different kind of game mechanics that you could just amp up. Like, what if like um you like America got invaded again in this timeline, and then you have to like hack into the cameras in New York, and you have to like help like Soap, like you're a Price, and you're telling Soap to go here with all the civilians, like, you know, so they can get to safety, while like avoiding the Russian troops and stuff. Like that's like, you know, you can do like that because the same game mechanics, like the camera and telling them where to hide and stuff. And then like, and then adding like this crafting mechanic so they can do, I don't know, something with that. Like, I don't know, maybe you get lost and you have to like pick up a stick and make a spear out of it. I don't know, stealth stuff. I don't know. Yeah. So, but I want some craziness. Like so much things you can do. And like, oh, they do the invasion? I mean, like how they're building it up. I mean, in Modern Warfare 2, no Russian happened in the beginning of that game, and in the middle of that game, you got invaded. Right? It was kind of crazy because like the no Russian happened, and you kind of forget about it. Like, oh shit, that happened. Russian airport got destroyed, and then you kind of like forget about it. You're doing your missions with 141, trying to figure out how did Makarov know the guy was undercover, and then all of a sudden you hear this cutscene like, "Hey, bro, there's something on our scanners," and he's like, "Nah, I don't see nothing." And then, oh my God, we're being attacked, da 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 da, and then boom, like holy shit, it just came out of the blue. Like you're just doing some missions, sneaking around, sniping people, you know, trying to figure out stuff, and then all of a sudden, America's getting attacked, like full on invasion. Okay, almost lost too. Then, immediately after that, you know oh wait, no, there's Modern Warfare. Yeah, Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, so, and then immediately after that, then you figure out Shepard. Then you figure out Shepard did all that so that everyone would like, you know, join the military and like fight against, you know, fight for America and do all that. And you're like, what? And then Shepard kills your teammates. You're like, oh my gosh. And then you kill Shepard, and then you find out it wasn't even Shepard. It was Makarov the whole time. In Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. He was there. Like Aaron, speaking to his father from the future. Whispering in his ear. It was all him. That's crazy. I mean, could they even top it? Could Modern Warfare 3 even compare to the old? It could. It can. It has the potential to. But will it? I don't think so. I don't think they have the balls to. Or the even creative talent to even come close. Like the No Russian. Like I feel like they could go. I could be totally wrong. They can go crazy in the No Russian, and just absolutely destroy everyone on the plane, crash the plane into another plane, and then jump onto another plane. You know, I don't know. Like I don't know. It depends on what they want to do with the storyline, but like they can do something crazy. They can turn the plane into an AC-130 in the middle of the freaking Atlantic Ocean, and do something crazy. But because it's on a plane, I have a feeling that they're gonna cuck us. For example, it's on a plane, so you can't really go anywhere except from the back and the front of a plane. It's not like it's like the Air Force One, the presidential plane had they had in Modern Warfare 3, where it's like 4 stories and you're the Secret Service trying to rescue the president. So you're like going through everybody, and then the plane turns and you're like running on the side of the plane in the inside, like da da da. Okay, but back to what I was saying. This is how I think they're gonna do the No Russian mission in Modern Warfare 3, 2020, whatever they do it in. So because it's on a plane and it's a small space and you can't really do anything, this is what they're gonna do. Modern Warfare 2, he started off with Ghost. He walked forward, he uses binoculars, and then it's like, okay, here's the general. Then it transferred into a cutscene. You control a missile and it blew up the area, and that was like, okay. Then they put up the title, Modern Warfare 2. That's exactly what they're gonna do in Modern Warfare 3. You're gonna start off with a little cutscene, and then you're gonna be a Russian guy or like maybe American guy undercover as a Russian. And then you're gonna have your little pistol, and then if you shoot anybody on the plane, they're gonna say, nah, you can't do that. You're supposed to be like hidden. restart the mission. If you shoot your gun, they're gonna make you restart the mission. So you can't kill anybody, right? Then you're gonna get to the cockpit of the plane. Then you're gonna take out the pilots, but you're not gonna kill the pilots. You're gonna take them down and, you know, put zip ties on their arms, on their hands, so they can't move. So you're not gonna kill anybody on the plane now. They're gonna make you not kill anybody. That's on my prediction. Then after you go to the controls and say hold X or hold whatever button on computer or PlayStation, you say hold X, and then once you hold X, like to interact with the plane controls, then boom, it's gonna pan out into a cutscene. That's exactly what they're gonna do. Pan out into a cutscene, and it's either gonna do one of two things. It's either you control the plane, and they tell you where to fly the plane into its destination, you know, or it's gonna zoom out. It's gonna pan out, you know, and it's gonna keep panning out into a TV screen, and the TV screen is gonna be a news thing talking about what happened. So it's already, so what happened on the plane is already happened when the game starts. It's gonna be like, this happened, da 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 da, and the news like Channel 7 is like talking about it. But then as you're walking, the person walking, probably Laswell, holding the tablet with the news on, you know, she's debriefing Captain Price on what really happened. Right, and they could have a cutscene on what really happened, you know, or it's just gonna be exposition and then onto the actual first mission of the game. That's what I think they're gonna do, if they don't make it go crazy like in Modern Warfare 2. If they do in Modern Warfare 2 style, no Russian, I don't know what they could do. I mean, you're on a plane, they can't crash it because they can't crash the plane. Like, how would you crash the plane and leave evidence that it was America, so the Russians would attack America? It's like, that's the whole point. I don't really know. Maybe they take the plane, they fly the plane into something. Like I was saying, since it's like modern times, like future, they could put a device on it to make the plane fly autopilot somewhere else, and they can jump out the plane with parachutes. But I don't know if they're gonna do the, like, make everyone piss their pants, talk on Twitter, make them cancel the game style, no Russian. I don't know what they could do. They can do crazy. I can think of something crazy, and they can do something even crazier. But most likely, 98%, almost a 90% chance, they're gonna do the kiddie version. They're probably gonna make you walk down the aisle of the plane, interact with the pilot door, and then pan out, zoom, cutscene, and then onto the real mission as you play soap or something. No, maybe Yuri, because the Yuri gets introduced. Well, not yet, because No Russian didn't happen yet, and Yuri was with them during No Russian. So Yuri wouldn't be introduced to the 141 yet. So that's what they're gonna do. That's my prediction for Modern Warfare 3. And I wonder, like, I don't know, I wasn't really on the internet when Modern Warfare 2 came out. I didn't really have a console, so I don't really know or hear about the controversy, like, oh my god, this stuff happened, da da da. But, you know, I don't know. I don't think it's, you know, people overreact. It's just a video game. Jesus Christ, it's just a video game. Like, chill out. And plus, like, speaking about Russian, like, I remember I used to play video games and all this. I used to think, like, Russia was the big bad guy, you know, the rival of America. But now when I look at Russia, I think I can take him. I mean, but really, I think Russia's still the big bad rival, because the only reason why they're losing is because no one really wants to fight. I bet if Ukraine and Russia really had beef like that, Ukraine would be dirt, would be gone. Okay? But really, none of the soldiers really want to be fighting because they think it's dumb. Like, I'm like, really? We're going to fight Ukraine for what reason? Nothing really. I don't want to do it. But they got it. It's their job. to be a soldier. So they get sent somewhere, they gotta go. But if they really had beef, if Ukraine was like, "Come on, Russia, we're gonna have a war," and Russia's like, "Okay, bet," and Ukraine's like, "Okay, bet," I bet Ukraine would be dirt. Ukraine would be done. But since it's not like that, no one wants to fight. So, you know, that's the whole point of like how like why you were losing, kind of, because you know you literally destroyed their entire airport full of Russian civilians. So they really had beef like that in the Modern Warfare 2 original. So like, yeah. So Russia just could still be a big, you know, the big bad wolf in this game. Other than that, that's all I have to say about my opinion on this game, Modern Warfare. I played a little bit of multiplayer at the end after I did all this. Let's just see. I liked it. I liked the tier 1. It's just veteran with no not veteran. It's just I forgot what it's called. Fuck. Core and something else. I really forgot what it's called. But I usually don't play on core because, you know, I'm trying to like level up my guns and stuff. You know, taking like 50 million hits to kill somebody, like, Jesus. I'm not trying to do that. Just put it on, you know, less health, so where every gun like one shots you, and then play on shipment. Like, I played tier 1 shipment. I was like, okay, good, and leveling up my weapons. And I play on regular shipment 24/7. And I'm like, okay, this is ass. I'm not doing this no more. So I'm gonna play tier 1 until it's over and try to get as much guns maxed out as possible, and then like play regular modes to like do my camo challenges if they take it off. So I played a little bit of multiplayer, and so far so good. I only played shipment. I should probably try some other game modes. I don't know. Other than that, that is all. That's all I have to say. If you like my gameplay of Modern Warfare 2, please like. If you want to see more videos of me playing other games, please subscribe. And until I see you again, good morning, good evening, and good night.